Going to discuss the first chapter in your Maths 2, that is algebraic expression. Now you have already studied a little bit in your class 6th, so you must have a little idea about it. Now let's discuss about variable. Variable we can say as literals or we can say as unknown. Variable, it is a symbol or alphabets that represent a quantity in mathematics that is either arbitrary or unknown. Here arbitrary means not fixed and it is unknown. For this we will take an example, then it will be clear to you. Now here in variable we take letters like x, y, z. They are commonly used for variables. And the variables are represented by a single letter. For example, like A, B, C or X, Y, Z. And while writing these variables, you should take concern to write in the alphabetic order. For example, if I take 2 y cube x square z, it is also correct, but you should take to write in the alphabetic order, means x should come before y. All right, so it should be if the example is 2x y cube x square z, so it should be like 2x square y cube z, x y z in an order. Clear? Now to understand what is unknown here, for example, if you take what subtract 4 equals to 3. What subtract 4 equals to 3. What number should be subtracted? What number should be subtracted by 4 which will give you 3? Now here you are not knowing the number. So generally you try to put x on that to find the answer. So here x minus 4 is equals to 3. Then this minus will be transferred to 3 and the sign will change and minus will turn into positive and the positive term will change into negative. So here it is a negative term. So it will shift and turns into positive and x is equals to 3 plus 4, that is 7. Now here x is unknown and it is also a variable. So here unknown, it varies according to the equation or situation. Now how it can vary? For example, the same part if I take and if I change the numbers here, what subtract 8 equals to 3. All right. Now here x minus 8 is equals to 3. Then x is equals to 11. 11 minus 8 will gives you 3. So here x is changing according to the equation or situation. Clear? That is why it is unknown. Now if I am taking this equation 2x plus 3y plus z, here x, y, z, they all are the variables. Clear? Now about 2 and 3 we will discuss in the later part. Now constant, or we say it as numerals, a part of algebraic expression which does not change or which is fixed and not contains any modified value, means it does not change like variables. Constants are generally fixed in nature. If suppose here if you take an example here, x minus 4 is equals to 3. Now here the constants are the numerals, means 4 and 3. They are not changing. What is changing? The x part. Clear with this? Now here if I take the example 2x minus 3 gives you 5. Now here minus 3 and 5, they both are constant and they are fixed. Now let's discuss about the coefficient. Coefficient is defined as a part of the algebraic expression by which a variable is multiplied. Now here 2 times of x, 2 times of x, 2x. So this is coefficient of x of the variable. So this 2 is the coefficient. So this is not a coefficient because here it does not contain any variable. Here also it does not contain any variable. So in this equation 2 is the coefficient. Look over here. Another example, 8x minus 3 gives you 5. So here 3 and 5, they are the constant, and this 8 here will be the coefficient, and this x is a variable. Clear? Now let's discuss about the exponents and base. Exponent is generally, we say it as power, and the power should be of whole number, and whole number starts from 0 to rest all the natural numbers, and this base is the variable. For example, this x is the base and 2 is the exponent or power, and we read as x square, or you can say x multiplied by itself. That will also turn into x square only, isn't it? Now here x into x into x into x, how many times x are multiplied? 4 times. So here x will be in a base and 4 will be the exponent or power, and we will read as x raised to the power 4, or we can read as x to the power 4. Clear? Now come over here. Now x, if in the power is having 0, we represent as 1 only, and here if in the power have 1, we represent the same. Clear? Now before to start, we have already studied here about the different laws in integer chapter. Cumulative law is x plus y is equals to or same as y plus x. Here x plus y within the braces plus z is equals to x plus y plus z within the braces. This is the associative law. Here x plus 0 will give you x only, or you can write this x as 0 plus x. This we say it as additive identity. Now about the inverse here. X plus minus x means when this braces will removed, this plus and minus will turn into x minus x. What it will give you? 0. Clear? Or we can do vice versa. Minus x plus x will give same 0 only. That we say it as additive inverse. Now about cumulative law. X into y or y into x, the answer will be the same. Now here associative law of multiplication, x into y into z will give you, if you take x and within the braces if you multiply y into z, the answer won't be changed. That we say it as associative law. Now if you multiply 1 with any number, the number do not change. That is the property of 1. That we say it as multiplicative identity. X or x into 1 or 1x. Now here distributive. If x is in the outer part and within the braces y plus z is there, and if you try to multiply x with y and x with z, there will be no effect, no change will be there, as I have already discussed this distributive law in the first chapter, that is integer. Clear? Now come on the algebraic expression part. Now You have already studied in the integer about mathematical expression. Over there numbers were there and the operator were there. Here in algebra, in numbers will be there along with the variables will be there. Numbers means constants or numerals, and the variable. Suppose that if you take any variable x and if you take any constant here as 4, now the operator, if it will be used, I mean, if suppose if you are taking multiply, x into 4 will give you 4x. 4x is also an algebraic expression. Here plus or minus. Clear? Now here plus and minus separates the term that we will discuss, or algebraic expression. But into means multiply and division do not separate terms. They make the terms the same only. I mean one term only. So we take the preference of plus and minus. Terms of an algebraic expression. The various parts of algebraic expression separated by plus or minus sign, which we call the terms of algebraic expression. Now it will be more clear with the types and how we will discuss it in the next ones. So here there are generally 3 types: like, unlike, and constant term. Like terms, if here the variable is the same, x is here also, x is here also, they are the like terms. When here is x, here can be x square or x cube or y, then they are the unlike terms. Clear? And constant term is just the simple constant is there, we say it as constant term. Clear? Now about how many terms an expression has. Now for example, if you take this 3x means we can split it in the numerals and variable. 3 is a number or numeral constant and x is a variable. 3 into x means 3 is the product of x. Clear? It is a one term. One term means monomial. Monomial means mono means one. Nomial means term. One term means it is the type in algebraic expression is monomial only. Clear? Now here, what are factors? What are numeral factors and variable factors? Here this 3 is numeral. It is a factor, and here x is a factor. We say it as variable factor or literal factors. Now let's discuss about the second example, 3x plus 2y. Now here 3x is one term as discussed above. Similarly 2y will be the another term. So when you are having two terms, they are known as binomial, means two term. Binomial algebraic expression. Here plus is separating both the terms. Let's take the third example. Now here 3 plus x minus y. Now 3 is a one term, x is also a second term, and y is the third term, because here plus and minus is separating 3 terms. We say it as trinomial algebraic expression. Clear? Now take another example of trinomial algebraic expression. Here 2x minus 3y minus 8. Here these two minus sign are separating 2x, 3y, 8. They all are 3 terms. And this 8 we can say as constant term as well. So this is here this equation is a type of trinomial algebraic expression. Clear? Now let's take another example. Here 4ab plus 3a minus 6b plus 2c. Here they all, whatever we are discussing, they all are unlike terms only. Clear? Now 4a is one term, 3a is another term, 6b is another term, and 2c is also a different term. So here plus, minus, plus, they all are separating four terms. So we say it as multinomial. Clear? Now about multiply and division do not separate term. Let's see how. For example, 3x divided by y. We can represent like this. Here 3 is an coefficient of xy. Xy is one term only. They do not separate the term, so we can say that it's just having one term only. Clear? Now, let us understand coefficient in depth. Now here this is a monomial expression, algebraic expression. Here these are the variables and this is the numeral. Clear? We say it as numeral coefficient of variable, and for variable this is a numeral coefficient. In the above expression, what will be the coefficient of z? So the coefficient for z in this above expression will be 4x cube y square. And to understand or to make it more clear, if you divide by z, what will be the quotient? Quotient will be 4x cube y square. Clear? Now 4x cube y square. Now here what will be the coefficient of y square here? So if you divide y square with this term, what will left? 4x cube. So 4x cube will be the coefficient of y square. Now with this 4x cube, if you take the coefficient of what will be the coefficient of x cube, then this 4 will be left, because if you divide it with x cube, then only 4 will be left. So this will be the coefficient. Now this concept is clear. I just made it in a sequence wise so that you will be able to understand. Now about polynomial. Poly means many, nomials mean terms. Now polynomial consists of monomial, binomial, trinomial and multinomial. Monomial, 6 is also monomial term, is a single term, one term. 3x is also one term. 3x y square is also one term. 20x y square z cube is also a one term only. So we say it as monomial. Binomial, 6 plus 3x. 6 is a constant term or constant or numeral, plus 3x, it is having two terms. Here also two terms. Here also two terms. So they are binomials. Now for trinomials, 3 terms should be there. So this is constant, 3x plus x square. All are the terms. So 1, 2, 3 total trinomial. Similarly, the other examples as well. The same way the multinomial as well, which is consisting of at least 4, more than 3 terms. We say it as multinomial. Now what is the difference between multinomial and polynomial? 2 or more variables and the exponent should be whole number. Here 1 is also a whole number, 2 is also a whole number, 99 is also a whole number. So it should not having any negative numbers. The negative numbers are not whole number. So the variables which is having whole numbers or more than 2 numbers, we say it as polynomials. Multinomial, here we discuss about the terms only. The equation should have more than 3 terms and it should be unlike. That we can say it as multinomial. Clear the difference between polynomial and multinomial? Now, polynomial in one variable. The term should be unlike, combining only one variable. The power of the variable in each term are whole number, as we discussed before. Now here, x to the power 0 we represent as 1 only. Now take an example here. 3x to the power 4 plus 3x cube minus 3x square plus x minus 1. All are a term. Here the power of x is 4. Here the power of x is 3. Here the power of x is 2. Here the power of x is 1. Here the power of x is 0, because x here with this we can write here the power of x is 0. Here the greatest power of x will have the degree of polynomial. Here the greatest is there 4. So 4 will be the degree of this expression. Clear? Another example. 9x cube plus 3x square minus 6. Here x is having power of 3, x is having power of 2, here x is having power of 0. How? Look over here. Can we represent this 6 as 1 into 6? It will, according to the multiplication identity, we can write. So here this 1 can we represent like this, x to the power 0, because it will give you 1 only. So here also x power is 0. Now among this, which is having the highest degree? This part 3. So 3 will be the degree of polynomial. Clear? Now discuss about polynomials in 2 or more variables. Now suppose that this expression we take, here 3 different variables are used, x, y and z. Clear? Now with the expression what I did to make you clear, I try to separate it like this, x, y, z. In here, what is the power of x in this term? 3. What about y? 2. And z having no power, we represent as 1. Now in the another equation, x square means 2, y is having 4, z is having 2. Here in this x, y, z, they all are having no power, so we represent as 1 only. 1, 1, 1. Now try to sum all the variables power. That is 3 here, it is having 8 and it is having 6. So among this, which is having more? This 8. So that will be the degree of this polynomial. Clear? Take another example to understand how to find out the degree of polynomial. Here 8y cube z square, 4x to the power 4 y square minus 3x y to the power 3 or y cube minus 2x. Here x, y, z, all the 3 terms are used here in this expression. So I try to write it like this. Now here x is there? No. We can write 0. Y 3, z 2. Total it 5. Here x is having 4, y is having 2, z you are not having. 0. 4 plus 2, 6. Now for this, x is 1, y is 3, z you are not having, so 0. 1 plus 3 is 4. Now here x 1. Now y and z you are not having, can make it 0, 0. So the total of this become 1. Now among this, which is having the highest value? 6. So 6 will be the degree of polynomial. Clear? I'm sure it must be clear to everyone. Now when the expression is not polynomial, now if you take this example, 3x cube y square z plus 2x square y divided by y cube. We represent like this, y, and out of the 3 1 will be cancelled, so what will left? Y square. Can we represent like this to come up? We represent like y minus 2 here like this, and this minus 2, the moment it will come up, it is not a whole number, so this expression is not a polynomial. Clear? Now addition of algebraic expression. The sum of two or more like terms is a like term whose, when you are adding two like terms, definitely the answer will be in the like term only. So here the sum of two or more like terms is a like term whose coefficient is the sum of coefficient of given like term. Now with the example it will be cleared. Now to calculate, there is two methods, horizontal and column method. Let's do it in both the ways, in both the method. Here column means this way, horizontal means this way and column means in this way. Now 5xy square plus minus 3xy square, here you know it that plus into minus gives you minus, so here this part will turn into minus. So 5xy square, so xy square and xy square both are the like terms only. Now you can do it, you can make a common, and within the braces you can do 5 minus 2, or you can do directly like this. So if you are doing 5 minus 3, that will give you 2, and these are the common which is out of the braces. So 2xy square. Now by doing this in a column method, see 5xy square in the next minus 3xy square. When you try to add it, it will come 5 minus 3 will give you 2, and here the variables are same, means term is same, you will be writing like xy square. Clear? Let's take a different example. Now here minus 3xyz plus x, 12xy plus 2, 12xyz plus 1, minus 10xyz minus 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now here you have to 4 binomials are given. Now you have to add them. Now we will discuss about the horizontal method, and we will do in column method as well. Now here what you have to do, minus 3xyz plus 6 plus 12xy, you will write it, adding it, and after that